Hi guys, this is the Tech Boy, and I'm going to be talking about what is new in the April 2019 update. This update will be coming out in April 2019, as the name states. You can see it looks a bit different from the start, but I am going to open a web browser and take a look so I can show you what is new in the April 2019 update. So, we do have speed improvements, major speed improvements. I am recording, so it is not as fast as usual, but this update is very fast moving. It has a very good speed. So there's a new thing, it reserves storage for updates. There have always been update problems, and a solution for that is reserving storage for Windows updates to do their stuff. Let me show you. If we go into Settings, System, Storage, and we wait for this to load, we can click Show More Categories and do System and Reserved, and we can now see Reserve Storage 7.34 gigabytes. Windows reserves some storage to ensure proper performance and successful updates of your device. So that makes sure that updates work better. So home users can pause updates. I am on Windows 10 Pro, but people on Windows 10 Home can pause updates. This is a big one. We have a new light theme. You can probably see I'm using it right now. It looks very nice. Applies to the shell, so it applies to taskbar and start, an action center, and the start menu, and the calendar and network, all the flyouts there, even this one, and you can see it matches that, and you can see if we open calculator, full screen. You can see same color on the bottom. Now, if we switch to dark theme, we just go in colors and click dark. And now everything is dark. Notice everything has now shifted to the dark theme. Now if we go back to light, we can now see that everything is light. Windows is kind of mixed. The Windows theme, dark shell but light apps, and then Windows Light is all light. I personally prefer the new light theme. Windows Sandbox is a feature for professional users. I don't have it enabled just because I use VMware, but it is a little mini virtual machine basically that deletes the content of it when you close it, and you can run like suspicious apps in it and stuff. Less cluttered start menu, so we have a new start menu layout. I have it right here. Looks pretty nice. You can uninstall more built-in apps. So some of these apps like Mail are now uninstallable. This is a big one again. Cortana and the search bar are separating, so we have Cortana here and search here. You'll also notice search has been redesigned. That is yet another feature. Keep redesigning search, but I think that this one is the nicest. So we have recent activities right here, kind of like a mini timeline. When you hover over it, it gives a nice curved design with some shadows. So it's pretty nice. Same with this. So this is top apps, pretty nice. And we have apps, new design here, documents, email, web. So that's very nice. Cortana needs to be some tweaked, but that may be done before the final update, that's for sure. Start menu searches all your PC's files. So if we search a file, so let's say trip I made to Miami, so Miami 2019, it searches all the files. Passwordless login. I do not have it do that because I like using a PIN, but it works. System tray for Windows Update, so you have a little icon down here when there's a new Windows update. New naming schemes, so for the internal names we have 19H1, 19H2, maybe even vanadium and vibranium. So we have some console changes like zoom. We have more automatic troubleshooting, so better troubleshooting. Notifications hidden in full screen apps, so if we make an app full screen, then notifications are hidden. Notepad improvements, we have some more in this update. So, notepad encoding and stuff, it's pretty nice. Now this is a big one, we have a new settings header. So that's nice there. We also have just some fluent design like acrylic in more places, like on menus. And in these menus, it's a lot of menus we have it on. And these menus. Now, what else? We have new emoji. New that. What is that? Oh, cow emoji. So that's a new kind of emoji, like text made emoji. We have new date view in there. More date and time settings. New IP settings built into settings. Get some active hour changes. Oh, we have a new icon for networking that when it's disconnected. On the lock screen, it is now blurred, so that is a new change. We have microphone status in the taskbar. Some changes to Windows security, like tamper protection. Cool new feature in Task Manager. You can set the default tab in options. And this is the blur on the lock screen, of course. Some power menu settings, changes in settings. Now I don't have this because this is a desktop, but there's a slider for brightness. Change mouse pointer and stuff, and even more. New app updates, Cortana, consistent display brightness, folder sorting, disk cleanup warning, Windows Update restarts, start menu reliability improvements, that's a big one, native RAW support, which is an image format, font management and settings, clipboard history redesign. This is a really helpful feature for me, clipboard history, so I'm glad they redesigned it. Streamlined pin resets, colors in the taskbar jump list, I'll show you that. So in the taskbar, if we set it to dark theme, and then we choose to show my color on here, if we right click, you can see this is now blue. That's nice, very welcome change, no problem with color. And let's just just go back here, flip it back and forth, and yeah, we don't want that showing good. And we'll go back to light. I just like the light theme better, it's a nicer theme. Go in Windows, just to refresh these icons here, that's why I'm doing this, and go back to Windows Light. Now that's another change. When you open settings, very slight change. We have a lighter settings icon. That's nice. FLS slot increase. We have Windows subsystem for Linux. New changes. Narrator improvements. Lots of them actually. And reset this PC improvements. Insider settings. Yeah, I'm going to show you insider settings improvements. If we go in here, a redesigned insider program page. It's pretty cool. And I am on skip ahead. It reopened. I'll talk about that in the next video. Sound in the notification area stays the same. My people, they may kill the feature, but we don't know yet. And that is about it for this update. We are now in the 19H1 release, so we are probably going to have it released in around April. And yeah, so that's nice. Oh, and one more change. We have shadows across the system. We have better shadows. So if we go in here, see, menu shadows, and in here, of course, shadows. So those are nice, very nice. And I showed you the shadows before in here. And that is about it for the changes in the April 2018 update. I think it's going to be a big hit. I think a lot of people are going to install it. Usually the spring updates get good installs, so let's hope for that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.